I think probably the best benefit of my job is to help to make people smile who otherwise wouldn't or couldn't have a smile on their face. So, yeah, that's my deal.
Sevilla was buzzing with excitement. On November 9th, 2024, as one of the most anticipated events of the 21st Festival, de Sevilla took center stage. Johnny Depp, the iconic actor known for his unforgettable roles, appeared here to showcase his latest directorial project, Modì, 3 Days on the Wing of Madness. The Festival de Sevilla, known for celebrating the best of European cinema, became a meeting ground for passionate cinephiles, critics, and fans alike. This year, one film drew particular attention, Modì, directed by Johnny Depp himself. But what exactly is Modì, and why did it bring so much excitement to Sevilla? Modì tells the story of Amedeo Modigliani, the Italian painter and sculptor whose life was as turbulent as it was inspiring. Known for his deeply expressive portraits and unique artistic vision, Modigliani lived fast and left a lasting impact on the art world. Depp, stepping into the director's chair, captures Modigliani's passions, struggles, and genius in a way only he could. For Depp, directing Modì wasn't just about telling a story. It was a journey of connecting with a fellow artist. Known for his deep respect for European cinema, Depp brings a unique sensitivity to the film, portraying Modigliani's complex life with honesty and empathy. In interviews, Depp has expressed how he was drawn to Modigliani's passion and resilience. "This story is close to my heart," he shared, because it's about an artist who, like many, fought through trials with his art as his guiding light. Depp's words resonated with the audience, creating a sense of anticipation before the film even began. Fans eagerly awaited Depp's arrival at the festival, filling the streets of Sevilla with excitement and applause. And they weren't disappointed. Depp took the time to connect with his supporters, signing autographs and greeting everyone with his signature charm. It was a moment many won't forget. The audience at the festival gave Modì a warm reception, captivated by Depp's unique approach to Modigliani's story. Early reactions praised the film's emotional depth and powerful visual style, with some viewers calling it a masterpiece of passion and tragedy. Depp's ability to bring the painter's inner world to life left an indelible mark on everyone present. Johnny Depp's presence at the Festival de Sevilla isn't just about one film. He's a cinematic legend. Put on your seatbelt because we're diving headfirst into the world of Johnny Depp, where every role is legendary.
The only responsibility really, I think, is you have is to deliver something that's fresh each time, something that's new, or at least attempt that, and the real responsibility is to entertain them, to try and make them laugh, That's really it.
Johnny Depp is perhaps one of the most versatile actors of his day and age in Hollywood, and has carved a legacy for himself as a serious, well-rounded performer.
Start out to make a film that everyone will hate, to go out of your way to see if they'll just hate it. I've done that before, haven't I?
His tendency to frequently play freakishly eccentric outcasts, whose oddities are misunderstood by, has made him one of the world's best character actors, with iconic roles such as Captain Jack Sparrow and Willy Wonka.
With all the characters I've played, they're still pretty close to the surface. I mean, they're still, each and every one, relatively accessible.
From his stranger roles, like the Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland, to more conventional performances like John Dillinger in Public Enemies, Johnny Depp has managed to capture the hearts of millions, making him a household name.
And it's just so much fun to, get away with things that you're not normally allowed to get away with.
Johnny's a lot of fun to write, and he also helps out and contributes a lot to the character. He knows it so well. He knows what the character would say. He embellishes things so effectively.
He is sensationally professional and talented actor.
Johnny's he's a legend. He's such a top man.
Johnny Depp is Hollywood's chameleon.
I've just been very lucky over the years. It's a miracle that people still hire me after some of the stuff I've gotten away with. I mean, honestly. So I lay it all down to luck, There was no way to predict, prior to Pirates of the Caribbean, I was, labeled, they literally used to call me box office poison, which I was kind of okay with, that didn't bother me at all. And then suddenly Pirates happened, and then suddenly Tim doesn't have to fight with studios to get me the gig anymore, which he had to prior to, for many years. And so it just happens,
Johnny Depp was born on June 9, 1963 in Owensboro, Kentucky, the youngest of 4 children of waitress Betty Sue Palmer and civil engineer John Christopher Depp.
Johnny, what else can we expect to see you in?
This thing called, it's called something else now. I think it's called Learning to Fly. It'll be out in September.
The family moved frequently during his childhood, eventually settling in Miramar, Florida in 1970. His parents divorced in 1978 when he was 15, and his mother later married Robert Palmer, whom Johnny has called an inspiration. Johnny was gifted a guitar by his mother when he was 12 years old and began playing in various bands. He dropped out of Miramar High School, age 16, in 1979 to become a rock musician. He attempted to go back to school 2 weeks later, but the principal told him to follow his dream of being a musician. In 1980, he began playing guitar in a band called The Kids. After modest local success in Florida, the band moved to Los Angeles in pursuit of a record deal, changing their name to Six Gun Method.
What are you doing?
This is the way it works. Stare him down, Hanson. Now the homeboy's in your face. He gonna stay here to see if you punk out.
We could be like this for days, man.
No, you won't. Because after you see that you ain't no punk and that you don't punk out, he's gonna ask you, where you from?
He accepted this role to work with actor Frederick Forrest, who inspired him. Despite his success, he felt that the series forced him into the role of product. He subsequently decided to appear only in films that he felt were right for him. In 2003, Johnny Depp stepped into what would become one of his most iconic roles. Walt Disney Pictures announced a new adventure film, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, and Johnny was playing the now infamous Captain Jack Sparrow. And Johnny earned widespread acclaim for his comic performance as Captain Jack, also receiving a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actor.
Captain Jack was basically how I saw the character was a sort of weird combination between a 18th century rock and roll star, i.e. Keith Richards, and then Pepe Le Pew, who was skunk. Kind of a skunk, basically.
The character of Captain Jack Sparrow is adored by fans, who became instantly obsessed with his comical mannerisms and bizarre personality. Studio executives had at first been conflicted about his portrayal of the character, but clearly Captain Jack is very popular with audiences. Pirates of the Caribbean became iconic and one of Disney's best-loved action and adventure films, with its popularity giving the creators incentive to begin work on a sequel. Now, we're going to explore Johnny Depp's hobbies, interests, and the unique ways he spends his hard-earned millions. Johnny Depp is known for his eclectic tastes and interests, which are clearly reflected in his spending habits. One of his most well-known passions is art. Depp is an accomplished painter and has been known to spend a pretty penny on art supplies and collections. In fact, he once dropped a cool $75 million on a collection of paintings by renowned artists like Gustav Klimt and Jean-Michel Basquiat. But that's not all. Depp is also a massive fan of literature, particularly the works of classic authors like Charles Bukowski. He's been known to spend thousands of dollars on rare first editions and even owns a private library filled with his extensive collection. Now let's talk about Depp's love for music. Not only is he an accomplished guitarist, but he's also spent millions on musical instruments and equipment. He even co-owned a nightclub, the Viper Room, in Los Angeles for a while. And did we mention that he's played in a band with Alice Cooper and Joe Perry? Talk about living the rock star dream. Depp's spending habits extend to his love for the finer things in life as well. He's been known to splurge on luxury items like a $200 per month private jet, a collection of vintage cars, and a chain of islands in the Bahamas. But it's not all about extravagance for Johnny Depp. He's also a generous philanthropist and has donated millions to various charities, including the Great Ormond Street Hospital, the Children's Hospice Southwest, and the American Indian College Fund, among others. Johnny Depp's romantic journey has been as colourful and dynamic as his acting career. His first serious relationship was with makeup artist Laurie Ann Allison, whom he married in 1983. Unfortunately, the marriage didn't last, and they divorced in 1985. After his divorce, Depp had a string of high-profile relationships with some of Hollywood's leading ladies. He was engaged to actresses Jennifer Grey and Sherilyn Fenn in the late 1980s, and then had a tumultuous relationship with his Edward Scissorhands co-star Winona Ryder. Depp even went as far as getting a Winona Forever tattoo, which he later altered to Wino Forever after their split in 1993. In the mid-1990s, Depp began a relationship with British supermodel Kate Moss. Their 4-year romance was marked by intense passion and tabloid scrutiny, but ultimately ended in 1998. After his split from Moss, Depp met French actress and singer Vanessa Paradis while filming The Ninth Gate in 1998. The couple quickly fell in love and went on to have 2 children together, Lily Rose and Jack. Although they never married, Depp and Paradis were together for 14 years before announcing their separation in 2012. Following his split from Paradis, Depp began a relationship with actress Amber Heard, whom he met on the set of The Rum Diary in 2011. The couple married in 2015, but their marriage was short-lived and marred by allegations of domestic abuse. They divorced in 2017, and their highly publicized legal battles have continued to make headlines. Throughout his relationships, Depp has been open about his struggles with substance abuse and the impact it's had on his personal life. He's spoken candidly about his battles with alcohol and drug addiction and has sought treatment multiple times over the years. Despite the ups and downs, Depp remains optimistic about love and relationships. In a 2013 interview with Rolling Stone, he said, "I believe that you can have a long-lasting relationship, and you can have it with your best friend, and you can have it with someone you're incredibly deeply in love with." There were also rumors on the internet that Johnny Depp was dating his lawyer, Joel Rich, who represented him in a British libel lawsuit against The Sun. However, this turned out to be untrue. So shall we talk about money? Johnny Depp is one of Hollywood's highest paid actors, with a net worth estimated to be around $150 million. But how did he build his fortune? And how has he spent it over the years? Depp's acting career took off in the 1980s with roles in popular TV shows like 21 Jump Street. However, it was his breakout role in the 1990 film Edward Scissorhands that really put him on the map. From there, Depp went on to star in a string of successful films, including Pirates of the Caribbean, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and Alice in Wonderland. For each of these films, Depp earned millions of dollars in upfront salary, as well as a percentage of the box office revenue. In fact, for the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise alone, Depp reportedly earned over $300 million. But Depp's earnings don't stop at his acting career. He's also made millions from endorsement deals with brands like Dior, for which he was the face of their Sauvage fragrance. Despite his massive earnings, Depp has been known for his extravagant spending habits. In 2017, it was reported that Depp was $40 million in debt due to his lavish lifestyle. Some of his most notable expenses include a $75 million collection of art, an $18 million yacht, and a chain of islands in the Bahamas. Depp has also been involved in several legal battles over the years, including a highly publicized lawsuit with his former management company, the Management Group. The lawsuit alleged that Depp had spent over $2 million per month on various expenses, including €30 per month on wine. Despite facing financial losses that some estimate to be around $650 million, his status as one of the highest paid actors contributes to his significant net worth. With several upcoming projects in the works, it's clear that Depp's earning power shows no signs of slowing down. We've talked about Johnny's hobbies, relationships, and money. Now, let's talk about real estate. Johnny Depp, like many celebrities, has a penchant for unique and luxurious properties. Let's start with his most famous purchase, a village in the south of France. Yes, you heard that right. Not just a house, but an entire village, located in Plan de la Tour. This 19th century Provel village spans about 37 acres and includes a main house, several guest cottages, a chapel, a bar and restaurant, and even its own winemaking facilities. Depp reportedly fell in love with the place while filming The Ninth Gate and bought it in 2001. But France isn't the only place Depp has called home in the United States. He owns a chain of penthouses in downtown Los Angeles. These interconnected units, located in the Eastern Columbia building, offer stunning views of the city. Depp's LA residence is a testament to his eclectic taste, with each penthouse decorated in a unique style. Depp also had a private island in the Bahamas known as Little Halls Pond Cay. This 45-acre tropical paradise is part of the Exuma archipelago and features 6 pristine beaches, all named after Depp's family and close friends. However, reports suggest that Depp sold this property in 2021. Now let's take a look at the actor's cars. Let's start with his 1959 Corvette, a classic American muscle car. Depp reportedly bought this beauty while filming Crybaby back in 1990. But Depp's collection isn't limited to American classics. He also owns a 1968 Ford Mustang, which he drove in the film Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Depp's love for cars extends beyond the roads too. He owns a collection of vintage Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Depp has often spoken about his love for the open road and the freedom that comes with motorcycle riding. And let's not forget about his more unconventional vehicles. Depp reportedly owns a vintage steam locomotive, which he keeps at his estate in France. It's a unique addition to his collection and a testament to his love for all things vintage.
So you must be bored. Right. We make this video because many JD fans asking. Don't worry, back to the main topic. Johnny Depp's love for European cinema is well documented, and Modì is another testament to his admiration for the artistry and storytelling that defines it. Depp has long been inspired by the history and soul of European art, often immersing himself in projects that allow him to explore this passion beyond the screen. His presence at the Festival de Sevilla was more than just a film premiere. It was a celebration of the arts and a reminder of Depp's commitment to exploring stories that challenge and inspire. As the festival continues, Modì is bound to leave its mark, both on the silver screen and in the hearts of those who experience it. Johnny Depp's dedication to telling stories with depth and honesty shines through, making Modì a truly memorable addition to his creative journey. Thank you for joining us for this special coverage of Johnny Depp. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more insights from the world of cinema and celebrity news. Until next time.